Honestly, most YouTube scripts are bad. Not because the creator doesn't know their topic, but because they think knowing the topic is enough. It's not. You can know everything about your subject and still produce a video that people click off in 40 seconds. Because the script isn't about what you know. It's about how you deliver it. And most people have never actually learned that part. They open ChatGPT, paste in a topic, get something that sounds like a blog post read out loud, and wonder why their retention looks like a ski slope. That's not an AI problem. That's a you problem. Specifically, you don't have a framework. And without one, the AI is just guessing. This video fixes that. I'll give you the actual mechanics behind why viewers stay or leave and then show you how to feed that into AI so it produces something you can actually film in under 15 minutes. What this will do, give you a repeatable system for producing tight, high-retention scripts in under 15 minutes. What it won't do, replace your judgment on what topics to make. You still need to know your audience. The AI handles the structure and language, not the strategy. 4 steps. That's it. Understand the 2 things that kill retention before the video even starts. Learn the 5-part script structure that keeps people watching. See how to set up AI to apply all of it automatically. Watch a full script get built live. Different topic, different niche, real output. Let's go. Before we touch a script, you need to understand why most scripts fail. It comes down to 2 things. Killer 1, mismatched tone. A 45-year-old watching a video on tax optimization does not want the same energy as a teenager watching a Minecraft challenge. Same information, completely different delivery. If your tone doesn't match your viewers' expectations, they feel like they clicked the wrong video, and they leave in the first 20 seconds. Your script has to be written for a specific person. Not a general audience, one person. Killer 2, no tension. Most scripts just deliver information in order. Point 1, point 2, point 3, done. But that's not how attention works. Attention needs a gap, something unresolved that the viewer is waiting to close. Think of it like a loading bar that never quite hits 100% until the end. Every section should answer one question and immediately open another. That's the engine. Now let's build the machine around it. Your hook has one job: confirm the click and open a loop. Someone clicked because your title made a promise. The first thing out of your mouth needs to prove they're in the right place without giving everything away. Here's a formula that works. Confirm the topic. This video is about X, but make it visual, not literal. Show proof. A result, a number, a before, after. Add a twist, a something they haven't heard before. Plant the tension. Hint at the payoff without delivering it. Example: I cut my editing time from 6 hours to 45 minutes. Not with a new computer, not with a shortcut pack, with one workflow change that most editors never think to make. And I'll show you exactly what it is. Confirm, proof, twist, tension. That's your hook. Don't save your best point for last. Lead with it. If you're covering 5 tools, open with the one that genuinely changes the game. That immediately raises the viewer's expectation for everything that follows. They think, if that's the first one, what else is in here? Then use curiosity gaps between each point. Don't fully resolve one idea before teasing the next. Give them enough to understand, then move. The full picture comes together at the end. That's what keeps them watching. For each point, follow this microstructure. Context, a why this matters. Application, how to actually use it. Tieback, connect it to the bigger picture. Every 60-90 seconds, attention drops. A rehook resets it. It's one line. That's it. But this next part is where most people make the mistake that kills their results. What I'm about to show you took me 2 years to figure out. If you skip this step, everything before it stops working. One line. Curiosity resets. They stay. A script that stays in one emotional register feels like a lecture. Viewers don't finish lectures. Every 30-40 seconds, shift the energy. Move from a hard fact to a relatable mistake. From a quick win to a warning. From a serious point to a moment of dry humor. Zoom in on the details. Zoom back out to the big picture. Zoom in again. That rhythm is what makes a video feel alive instead of flat. 3 things. In order. Summarize. Give them the "I actually learned something" feeling. Visualize the outcome. Don't just say what they know, show them what they can do with it. Frame the next problem. Point to the next obstacle they'll hit, then give them the path forward. Instead of, "Now you know how to write better scripts." Say, "With this structure, you'll sit down to write and actually finish. No more blank page, no more scrapping drafts halfway through." That's the difference between an outro that gets skipped and one that drives clicks. Now here's where it gets practical. The reason most people get bad scripts from AI is that they give it one input, the topic. That's like handing a ghostwriter a sticky note and expecting a chapter. You need 3 inputs. Block 1, your style. Examples of how you actually talk on camera. Block 2, the framework, the 5-part structure we just covered. Block 3, the raw content, the actual information the video needs to cover. When AI has all 3, it's not guessing, it's executing. The prompt is simple. Use the tone and pacing from block 1. Apply the script structure from block 2. Cover the topic using the information in block 3. Output a full script. That's it. The quality difference between that and a single line prompt is not small. For this step, I'm using Poppy AI, not because it's the only option, but because it's the only tool I've found that lets you connect all three of those input blocks directly to the AI before it generates. Everything lives in one place. No copy pasting between tabs, no losing your style reference halfway through. You can do this with other tools. You'd just be managing it manually across multiple windows. For a one-off script, that's fine. For a consistent output across multiple videos, the friction adds up fast. Build one live. Topic: growing a newsletter from 0 to 1,000 subscribers. Beginner audience. Wants practical steps, not theory. Block 1. I'm pulling in 2 of my own videos so the AI picks up my pacing. Short sentences, direct language, no filler. Block 2. The 5-part structure we just covered. Pasted in as a reference. Block 3. A detailed breakdown of newsletter growth tactics. Lead magnets, referral loops, platform-specific strategies. Dropped in as a link. Connect the blocks. Select the model. I'm using Claude Sonnet here because it handles pacing and sentence rhythm better than most for this format. Prompt: use the tone from block 1. Apply the script structure from block 2. Use the newsletter growth information from block 3 as the topic. Write a full YouTube script for a beginner audience. Hook: main body with curiosity gaps and rehooks, emotional variety, strong outro with a next step CTA. Generate. Here's what comes back. Hook opens with a specific number. Most newsletters that hit 1,000 subscribers do it in under 90 days. The ones that don't usually make the same 3 mistakes in the first 2 weeks. Tension is immediate, no fluff. Main body leads with the highest leverage tactic, the lead magnet structure, before moving into distribution and referral mechanics. Each section ends with a curiosity gap that pulls into the next. Rehooks naturally placed at the 90-second and 3-minute marks. But here's the part that most growth guides skip entirely. One line. Attention reset. Outro summarizes the 3-step path, visualizes the outcome. By the end of week 4, you won't be guessing what's working. You'll have data. Then frames the next problem. Monetization. Points to the next video. That's a filmable script. Built in under 12 minutes. Matches my tone. Follows the structure. Covers the topic completely. Quick recap. Retention dies from mismatched tone and missing tension. Fix those first. The 5-part structure. Hook, lead with your best, curiosity gaps plus rehooks, emotional variety, outcome-driven outro. AI needs 3 inputs to produce a usable script. Your style, the framework, the raw content. Connect all 3 before you generate. The output quality is not comparable. If you want to follow along with the exact setup I used, the block structure, the prompt, the model settings, the link is below. Takes about 5 minutes to get running. And if you want to see this same system applied to a completely different format, short-form content, that video is right here.